How about this time with audio? Geez, getting bad at that, huh? Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the day. Welcome to Wednesday, May 20th, 2020. I hope this morning finds you well, finds you happy, finds you healthy. I'm just getting into our show log for today. I'm going to add my segment. Okay. Jess is here. Okay, great. Jess, I saw your email as I was getting set up for the live stream. So we can, of course, if we need a little bit more time, like I'm guessing you've tried to reach out to Ali to see what's going on there. So if you obviously try again, but if like I can take that segment up until tomorrow afternoon. So in for today is mainly for our anchors, and then just to make sure it is locked down and we have it ready to go, downloaded for the edit to the show. You guys have been really consistent in doing that every week. So why don't we try and see if we can give it like an extra day? I'm losing my voice already. To take time to reach out to her. I can send her an email as well. I feel like she might be a little bit more forward with you. Because who knows? I mean, I really hope not. But I mean, she might be like, "Yeah, Jess, I'm not doing it anymore." I'd hate for that to be the case. But let's see if if a little extra time can help. And if you find personally, Jess, if you're sitting here going, "Well, extra time's great, but I have other stuff for other classes to take care of, and this becomes a burden," then send me what you have. I won't. I'm not going to promise you we'll put it in the show, especially if it feels incomplete or you don't feel like it's worthy of being in there. And then we will get credit for it, and then it will be on her a little. I don't want to make you wait for her, right? Because then that kind of throws your schedule off. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, like I said, you guys have been really great at it. So I'm not terribly concerned if it comes in late at all. Harrison even emailed me last night, and he said, "Hey, Mr. Leonard, I want to make sure my news segment's up to date. So could we hang on an extra day so I can get some Wednesday, Thursday news in there, as opposed to having it be, Monday, Tuesday news, and then by Friday is a little outdated." I thought that was really wise of him. And if he's comfortable with that, I didn't want to force his hand and make it a little bit more timely, because I know the schedule for the week is so unpredictable with whatever other classes you folks have. And Morgan Haley, good morning. Hi. So, we know Alexa's our anchor for the week. I still do need to reach out to Mr. Willens Bruce and find out why he's on my schedule for May 27th, or on my calendar for May 27th. It says Bruce on the show. I can't imagine in March Bruce was like, "Oh, let me get on the show May 27th," because that seems so far away, but it's possible. I guess it's possible. Kyle's here. Good morning, Kyle. Kyle, give me an update on the three sports guys. I'm thinking today, like on a Wednesday type session like this, we can kind of do a check in and go. If you've got other stuff to take care of, I certainly don't need to keep you guys the whole hour. If you've checked in, you've given me an update, or your stuff's making progress. Kyle, do we have a three sports guys segment this week? I didn't see it in the doc. Very happy to see Denisa in there and Joey and Grace in there. I just put my thing in there. I'm going to try and get out. Well, I am going to get out to the Wave Parade today to grab an interview, hopefully, and shoot some footage. I'm going to aim for like about a minute and a half at most, just to do a little something, see if we can shed some light on what we're doing here at the school. Morgan, I am all for it. In fact, while we're here, let me go to let's search for Bruce. Because he did mention you in one of the emails. So I'm sure he would love that. And if you're up for it, then awesome. Kyle, trying to record today. Very cool. Excellent. Slowly but surely, sports is coming back. Not a moment too soon, because I don't get out often, like in the car. I don't think I've gotten gas in like 2 months. But I always listen to ESPN radio, and the only thing they talk about is the Michael Jordan documentary, which I've seen none of. So hopefully they'll transition to some other stuff now that it's over. Nick, hi, good morning. What are we making this week? Oh, we're going to do another segment. I'm going to put this in. Sorry, I'm like doing 9 things at once now, which is really no different than any other moment of the day. No. Sorry, I'm talking to myself too. God, I'm going insane. All right, let me make sure I got the right student here. Okay. And how long is this video? 3:20. That's fine. All right. So I'm adding one of my TV1 students' video projects in there. We did how-to videos, demonstrative videos, and so he did a good one on study tips and habits to do while you're at home. I'll put that one in there. There's some other really good ones. I mean, I can throw a whole bunch of them in there if I really need to. I want to ask their permission first, of course. All right, where was I? Bruce's email. Let's spell his name right. How about that? I can't type. All right, so I'm going to email Bruce Morgan, because if you're up for it, I know he will be. And we're already got awesome. I was just going to check in with you guys, and then Haley as well, as far as putting stuff in the script. Cool. Oh my God, you're all wonderful. The spring sports. Yeah, we don't have that video actually. So that video, sadly, for Danny Fiore doesn't exist because that whole thing was incredibly misled. I was asked if provided material that we can put something together. And now that turned in from one person to three people, and there's no material. So there's no, other than a picture, I don't have anything. So that is still in development. And it's most likely not going to get in this week, mainly because apparently it was, I'm just not going to get into that part because it's not relevant. Needless to say, it wasn't what I was promised. And I spent all of yesterday doing the class selection videos. I'll be doing the wave parade today and then our show tomorrow. Sports awards Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The Fiore, all the athletic signings are going to have to wait, unfortunately, until next week. Harrison's here. Hello. Good morning. And there it is. Okay. Let's see if Bruce gets back to us now. All right. All right. So Harrison, if you get those links to me, I guess I don't know your schedule for. I know we're pushing back till tomorrow, which is perfectly fine. I didn't know your schedule then for getting started. Like, are we going to find things tonight and then shoot and edit tomorrow, or are you just doing it all tomorrow? Have you gotten it down to kind of a science now where you feel comfortable enough finding stories, writing stories, shooting, editing, uploading, all that stuff in one day? Space it out how you need to. Just if you're sending me links to articles just to proof, wait a reasonable amount of time for me to reply. I'll do my best to get back to it. I'm going to be out and about with a camera the remainder of the afternoon after my classes today. And then I got to hustle back and try and edit that. So if I don't reply, don't wait for me, but I'll do my best to even it might be a brief email. So I apologize if it seems curt, but it might be like, you're awesome, go. Kind of thing. So just be aware of that. Okay, so we know that Kyle and the gang are working on stuff. Jess is going to wait for Allie. Harrison's going to have something tomorrow. Morgan and Haley are in the script. I can get the links by tonight. Okay, there's no rush for it. If you feel like if your plan was to get them tomorrow, then don't make me force your hand and get it in tonight. I'm comfortable either way. You've all proven, I mean, that I can trust you guys to do the right thing and be excellent about it. The links to me is just, it's not that I don't trust you in that regard, Harrison. It's more of when I get questioned as to where the stories come from or who let so and so do this or read this or say this, then I have to answer for that. And so if someone challenges the story, I can at least say, well, I took a look at the articles that they were referencing and found that they were fair and, well written and unbiased, and that's where they pull the stories from. It's the second where I say, oh, I don't know, they just said it, is when, and then all of a sudden it becomes a huge issue. So that's all. I trust you for sure. Oh, I wonder why that says so few. What is going on here? Let me refresh this. What's going on? Hello. Oh no. Well, I hope I'm still there. My YouTube all of a sudden is just like, nah, we're not going to do our thing. What's going on here? Okay, this is weird. I guess I'll just watch it based on what you see. So strange. YouTube Studio is like, oh, there's only 2 people here, which I thought was odd given how many people were chatting. And then my Stream Deck said 8, and I refreshed, and now all of a sudden it's just like not working. That's cool. Can I get into the studio this way? Oh, now I can, kind of. Okay. YouTube, man, super bizarre. Okay. All right. So, Haley Morgan, anything in the script or anything segment-wise seem out of the ordinary as far as I have no idea what this is about? For a lead-in, let me know what I can do to help. Oh, no, awesome. You already got Luke Bennett's thing in there. Cool. Oh, you guys are rocking. You guys are awesome. Cool. All right. And then all right, so just make sure that the stories that do not have a video after them remove the anchor name. I don't know if you've gotten that far in the script yet. Well, I guess where Haley's at currently. I don't know what's going as I'm in the dock, not here. Wait, nope, that's not right. God dang it, too many monitors. Here, like if there's something going here, cool. If not, then we need to remove Alexa just so she reads this story, pauses, and then goes into the RNN intro. I don't know what Nick's making. No, I asked him when he popped in at the beginning of class, but he did not answer. Oh, Donut Bites, that's right. He said that last time. Okay, I'm sorry, Nick. I totally forgot. You're right. Yes. As soon as I read that, I was like, oh, duh. I had a donut the other day. I treated myself. I was at the supermarket, was feeling kind of cruddy, and said, you know what? You deserve a donut. And you know how when like you feel like you got to treat, like you'll eat it even though it's like not great. You just feel like you need it. Like it was not a good donut. It may have been like a day old donut, but I got to tell you, in that moment, that was the best damn donut I've ever eaten. And I didn't even regret it. afterwards. No regrets, as they say. Are there is there any more AP testing going on today? There is today. Okay. Which Alexa's doing today. Okay. And Ashley. Anyone else from our class? Oh, that's a big list today. Okay. All right, gang. Well, it seems like we're on the right track. I think every piece of the puzzle we've checked in on, so we know what Nick's working on. We know Harrison is coming in tomorrow with some RNN content. Jess is going to reach out to Allie, and we're going to push that video submission time back till tomorrow as well. I've got Luke Bennett's thing locked and loaded. Mine will be ready to go for the show hopefully by tonight. I'm really going to try to get home from this wave parade and sit down and edit, but I got to tell you, was it like 11 hours in front of the computer yesterday? My eyes are bugging right now. So hopefully you guys have been managing well. I try and take breaks as best as possible, but I knew that if I let those election videos linger any longer, it was just better for me to kind of plow through those in one day versus 2 or 3. Haley Morgan, any questions in the script so far or any issues you're coming across? That might be the last piece of the puzzle. And honestly, and it's also one of the benefits of a 3-show week is that our Wednesdays tend to be a little bit lighter because our show prep is just kind of more about putting the bows on things and making sure things get turned in so that the show can be assembled on Thursday for Friday. And then Friday is going to become our slight prep day for next week. I'm hoping Bruce will get back to me before the start of Class Friday. So if he's lined up and he wants to, and he can go next week, that would be great. Because then we would have our anchors lined up for the week. All right. So if you guys feel confident and comfortable in what it is that we got to take care of for class, I'm not going to hold you if you want to go and maybe that was Bruce. It was not Bruce. If you want to go and if you've got other work to take care of, if you want to have breakfast, if you want to go back to bed because your day is done after this, cool. I won't hold you. I'm going to hang out for a couple more minutes. I'll probably hang out till about 9:30 because I feel like we got this down to a science now. So I love being able to check in with you folks and chat with you folks for a bit because I miss being around you as a class. You were always so wonderful. And so if this is the closest we get to that, I'll take it. But at the same time, I do want to respect your time and all the work you're doing for me and for this class. And so if you got an opportunity to take a half an hour for yourselves, take a half an hour for yourselves. As much as I would love to say I'm doing the same, that will sadly not be the case. Oh, that's why. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Miss Scott reached out and might want to give us some content. That might be nice. Okay. That'd be very cool, actually. Nope, I can't. I was going to have some Pocky. This is not a good breakfast. Delicious, but not a good breakfast. Are you guys going out for the wave parade today? Are you going to go out to your front step and wave, or go out to the curb or sidewalk? I hope so. Because I'm going to be the guy running around town with a camera trying to catch everybody. Um, I would just take it the best you can from her slug line, right? And it could be really simple. Now here's Denisa with some entertainment and sports news. I mean, it could be something simple like that. I don't know what she reached out via email and we chatted for a bit, kind of brainstorming some ideas. And so if she's landed on this, I'm happy to see that. But we can keep it vague, and then if this takes its shape this episode and it becomes a mainstay, then we'll have a better idea next time. I know that's not the greatest answer, but I would say if her slug line is latest entertainment news and sports updates during pandemic, we can kind of go with that. I would just remove the from during the pandemic. We know, right, that we're currently in that. So it could just be entertainment news and sports updates. Keeping it simple and classy. Well, I think she's focusing, and again, it seems like entertainment news, which is a little bit different than, like global news. Like think it's like CNN versus TMZ. If she's going into like entertainment stuff, celebrities, TV shows, movies, things like that, like that's totally fine. And to be honest with you, if there's a little bit of overlap, I'm okay with that as well. Like I'm really happy to have her contribute and make something and feel like she's doing meaningful stuff. So I'm okay if it's a little repetitive in coverage. That's perfectly fine. And who knows, a unique voice or opinion or take on something or look could be good. Who knows? Maybe she outsports the three sports guys. Nothing wrong with a little competition. Ashley, hi, good morning. I'm surprised to see you. I know you have your AP exam today. Good luck with it. If anyone else, no one else, I don't think anyone else here has it. Might be just Ashley. Oh, and Alexa, but Alexa's not here. I'm trying to look at this map of the parade and figure out where I need to be because I can't follow in car. So if they're going that way. So I got to be here. I'm going to drive up here. This is insane. You don't have another one? Who's? Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Wait, no. Yes, I apologize then. Sorry, I had my email. It was because it was on search. I'd searched for Bruce's email, and right underneath that was the guidance office, and I just saw AP testing Wednesday, and was like, oh, these are the tests for today. I need sleep. Am I going to be on bike? No, I won't be on bike because unfortunately I don't want to ride my bike and wield my $3,000 camera at the same time. So I'm looking at the map. Oof, it's going to be tough. I'm obviously going to start at the high school. So I think I'm going to start at the high school. Where'd it go? I lost it. There it is. Okay. If I start at the high school, there's only going to be so many points that I'll be able to hit. I can't follow them for their entirety. And quite frankly, it's going to be similar footage throughout. It's not going to be terribly different. So I'm going to start at the high school. I'm going to get them leaving the high school. They're going down. I can't even see the roads on this. How do they do that? It's not Palm. Okay, so they're going back through the neighborhoods towards Lillian Drive and then up to 36 and then through those neighborhoods. I'm going to be doing a lot of waiting. Okay, so I'm going to go at the end of the high school. I'm going to meet them up on 36 and Union, where I think they'll be driving by. At which point, I think I'm going to meet them at the Valley, get a couple clips there, and then start working my way back. It's going to be a confusing time. So when Dr. Petrowski said the route was a massive undertaking, I am not surprised. I'm looking at the highlighted route, and holy cow. Good on them, though. That looks intense. So, no, I'm going to be driving to spots and parking and waiting and then getting some shots and then going to the next spot. Oh, dear. It's going to be very messy. They go towards the Valley first, but they said they make a left out of the high school, which is the opposite direction. The map is incredibly hard to follow, and I don't think there's any like arrows on it. Left. Oh, wait. So left out of high school. Holy cow. Okay. This is where not being a Hazlet native hurts. Oh God. Okay. I'm in way over my head here, but we're gonna try it. Oh, I see. Okay, so they're going that way, that way, that way, that way. Holy smokes. Okay. So they're basically going to the neighborhood across the street, and then they're going back down Middle Road up towards the middle school first. I get it. Okay. I think I finally got it. Then they're going on Hemlock, right? They're weaving their way back down this way, across 35. Oh, God. Yes, that's what it seems to be. Now that I'm like zoomed in on the map a little bit, it seems to make sense that they're going up Union, cutting over before 36, working through neighborhoods, which will take them essentially in a roundabout way, in a very complex way, through the valley, of which they're circling back and then coming down. Is that past Beer Street? I don't think it's on the map. Okay, and they're taking 36 back that way. Yeah, okay, all right. Oh, I'm sure I'll hear where they're at. It's more about just making sure, hopefully families are coming out. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like today. It was cloudy and windy earlier, but now it's at least, I think it's sunny. It'll be an interesting endeavor nonetheless, I'm sure. All right, well, that's going to be my homework for now, honestly, because I'm going to wrap. All right, so we're gonna call it on the class because it seems like everyone is on the right page and we're all moving towards our goal for a Friday show. And if you've reached out for some extensions on stuff, then we're good because we communicated. And Ashley, this whole thing has changed drastically from what was initially said to what they now want delivered. And so I don't have any footage. Because apparently that footage never existed in the first place. So that's going to be a work in progress as this week. Yesterday, I spent a ton of time doing the election videos. Today's the Wave Parade. Tomorrow is our show. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, realistically, is going to be the Sports Awards edit, of which I don't have a lot of stuff for either. So it's a lot of challenging things. So I'll keep you updated as best I can as far as what that's going to be, but I probably won't even fathom being able to get into it until hopefully by the start of next week. Because if the Sports Awards video is done, then everything big is off my plate and I can start to focus on some of that stuff. So I apologize if there was confusion. I was told one thing and then was immediately asked to do something almost very different. So it was not communicated effectively. Take a nap. I'm not going to hold anything against you. This didn't fall apart because you were given things and failed to do your job. You volunteered, which I appreciate so much. But the fact that it couldn't get done does not rest on your shoulders. So you could take a knee this week and then just come back ready to go next week. That's the best thing I can say to you, for being honest. I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, we'll just do this instead, because I don't think that's fair. And like I said in the message to you, I don't think it was fair that one thing became three. And so you're good. You're exempt. You're past. You have immunity this week. You will not be kicked off the island. So I apologize for all of that. But like I said, it was not communicated to me correctly. And then what I was asked to do was very different than that. So yeah, it kind of became a mess. And unfortunately, the only thing I can do right now is just say this mess will be dealt with later, because there are 17 other things going on in the world of Raritan High School and video production. So, crap, when am I going to... Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. I only have 100 some videos to grade as well. Okay, all right. I'm going to go collect myself and make some coffee. So, now we'll wrap class. If people need things for their videos or are having issues or technical issues or need help, please reach out and email. Just understand through the evening. So basically from like 2:30 on, I'll be away from my computer for most of the afternoon, evening. But send me an email. I'll try and get back to it when I sit down to import footage at the end of the night. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoy your afternoon and your evening, and I look forward to seeing your segments when they come in tomorrow. And then I look forward to recapping our show Friday and doing some quick prep before we take it. Well, you guys take it easy, hopefully, on a 3-day weekend. I will see everybody on Friday. Talk to you all soon. Be happy, be healthy. See you later.